How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? This is your girl Gigi Medici, aka Criminal Villains, aka Messy Sweet Spot. We are here and we are talking about Tasha K and Cardi B. As you guys know, 10 years ago, Tasha K, she did an interview with this girl that allegedly says she knew Cardi B and put out this nasty rumor, a health rumor on Cardi B, and it was done on Tasha K platform. At the time, it seems like Tasha K was in cahoots with other YouTubers to do some type of something to go viral. Well, anyway, things turned left. It was a rumor based on Tasha K video interview with this lady that Cardi B has some type of, disease. So Cardi B, she told her to just take the video down. She didn't appreciate it. Tasha K said, no, I'm not going to take the video down. I'm going to keep it up and they're going to keep on spreading and dragging your name. Cardi B asked her time and time again, hey, this is causing me mental illness, mental health. I really appreciate if you can please take the video down. She asked and begged this lady several times, but it seemed like Tasha K already had a hatred towards her. So she was like, no, I'm not going to do anything. You deal with it. And she kept on talking about the girl. And then Cardi B decided to say, hey, I'm going to fight. I'm not going to lay on my back and just allow somebody to bully me. So she got some lawyers and she went to court. Tasha K attitude seemed like it was like she's not going to win. Who wins a court? Tasha K felt like it was so hard for Cardi B to prove that this is really hurting her business. And Tasha K was very arrogant. So they went to court. They duked it out for, I believe, some weeks or whatever. And come to find out, Cardi B won. And since then, Cardi B has been really nice about the situation. She has been really relaxed about it. She have not been putting her foot on the gas. But Tasha K continues to talk about Cardi B boyfriends, anything around Cardi B. And now Cardi B's like, you know what? I've been trying to be nice. I've been trying to be patient. It's been about 10 years. So she drug her behind the court again and she lost again. So people are talking about the reaction. Tasha K is reacting and she's laughing at it. So that's what everybody's talking about today. So let's talk about it. How you guys doing? Hey Wanda, what's going on? Make sure you guys like this video. Let's get the likes up. We have our co-host here today, Tamala. Tamala, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey everybody. Hey Gigi.
Yeah, so you had a lot of opinions about this. What are your thoughts?
I just think that, honestly, I think Tasha K should give up talking about this lady because at the end of the day, Cardi B has been really nice about the whole situation. And then I think it was like a few months ago, but when we were doing Tyrone, she was also Tasha K was asking Cardi B to please give me more time. I'm gonna pay you, girl. And I like what I like how you doing and you going on, you getting your bag. But then she turns around and throws something negative again in there. So how is Cardi B supposed to react when you always one minute you're being nice and then the next minute you're attacking me and my character? So, you can't poke holes in nobody's genuine character. As you know, Cardi B is genuine. To me, she's genuine. So I just
Yeah,
think
I
that,
think that Tasha K definitely plays on Cardi B emotions. I remember it was a video where Tasha K came out. I think she was crying or breaking down, talking about how, I don't know, this is stressing her out. But I guess she really laughs in Cardi B face because she plays on Cardi B emotions. Cardi B is very sensitive and you can just cry and be, oh my God, this is really weighing on me. Do you remember that video? Press two if you guys remember the video. Tasha K came out crying. Did you ever see the video?
Yes, I've seen it, but that's the thing. She'll do one thing and then turn around and do something else. And the thing is, Cardi B is a girl's girl. She's a team player. She's a girl's girl. And when you got a girl's girl, come on now, it is stressful, especially when you don't know or you don't understand why another woman is either trying to attack you and compete against you when you're not trying to compete against her. It's you versus you versus the old you. She's trying to outdo the old her and be a better version of herself. And Tasha K don't want this. Nobody really wants to see anybody really winning. And I think this is so crazy, especially for our culture anyway. It's crazy because Carly B, no matter if her family is Dominican, and she's part Dominican as well, so she's part of our culture as well. So at the end of the day, I just think all this is just really crazy. I think that Tasha K need to leave her alone because sooner or later, Tasha K is not going to be able to stand.
Well, Tasha K ain't gonna leave her alone. I mean, I think that's ridiculous, Tamala. It's been over 10 years, and you guys keep on saying, I wish Tasha K would leave her alone. Clearly, she don't want to leave her alone, and she's not going to leave her alone. She's going to say whatever she's going to say, but honestly, I want to know in the comment section, press 2 if you feel like Tasha K is going to give it up. She's not going to talk about Cardi B or things around Cardi B any longer. Press 10 if you feel like no, she's gonna continue to talk about Cardi B. I feel like she's upset at Cardi B, she's upset at the system, and she definitely want to do possibly worse, but she just don't have the freedom to do it.
You could be right, Gigi. You could be right on that. But at the end of the day, she's right now. She don't even have the money to pay the girl. Okay. So why would you want the next thing you know, you're going to have to get off the show. You're going to be sooner or later, you're going to be blackballed, baby. You're not going to be able to have anything to eat for yourself. While she's talking about, well, I got to eat, Carly, and I'm going to pay you, girl. If you go back and watch the videos where she's talking about, please give me time to pay you. Then you crying, saying, I'm not, I'm happy she getting her bag. I can see she getting her bag. But then the next day, you turn around and you attacking the girl again.
Well, I
That's
don't.
just
I
ludicrous.
disagree with you, Tamala. And I'm all open to debating, but I disagree with you. I don't think Tasha K is losing any money. Well, I think she is losing possibly potential situations, deals, possibly, but not really. It seems Tasha K seems to be very arrogant, and she's very independent. She has her own website. She says she makes really good money on that. I don't think she broke. I don't think she ever been broke. I think she still lives a luxury life. I think she just knows how to hide her money and just, do certain things where she is not out here homeless, or poor. But I mean, compared to most people in America, Tasha K is still living above them all.
Looks can be deceiving too, Gigi. As you
So
know,
you
looks can
really
be.
think that Tasha K is struggling like the average
I re-
American?
I don't. You know what? I don't believe she's struggling to that extent. To that extent, but I do believe that she's in some financial, really financial situations that can cause her to lose everything she has. Because after a while, after you keep on, you ain't gonna have nothing else to give but everything that you work for. So it's best to just back up off, let somebody else cover it, and you cover something else. But she can't because, like, just like Carlissa does Krishan, that person helps you make your money, throwing their name up. You eat off their plate, throwing their name up.
I
And
think
so
it's
it's
more
crazy.
than eating off the plate. I think she really does not like Cardi B. I think it's the more she cannot stand her, and I think that
Why?
she'll
Because
come
of
out
Nicki
here.
Minaj? Because of her
I think
friend,
that
Nicki,
has,
so-called
I
friend?
think that has definitely some weight to it. I don't think that she ever come out here and say she really hate Cardi B. But Tasha K, she don't have to talk about Cardi B in order to make money. This is a choice. I think it's personal with her. I think it's not about just business. I think it's really personal.
Well, one of your ladies here said, Olivia, she just sit up here and said, just remember, she just sold her home and moved into an apartment just because of her big mouth. So that goes to show you she's getting into financial debt and danger. She needs to tread lightly because she thinks a lot of these people want to hear bad things about Cardi B, but a lot of people don't because a lot of people love Cardi B. If you see her tour, little drama tour, she letting you know I can be the drama, I can be the problem, but at the end of the day, I love y'all people, and all I ask y'all is to love me back. And I'm just that girl, that y'all can, chill with, hang out with. Everybody loves that girl. Everybody, no matter what nationality, they all love that girl because they see a different side to her from when she first came out. They see a whole different side. She's growing. She's doing better things for herself. And Tasha K just keep dragging her through the mud. Why? Because at the end of the day, you friends with Nicki Minaj. Who cares? Is Nicki gonna bless you with 200,000 or 300,000 to pay some of this off? No, she's not. So eventually, I'm telling you, eventually Tasha K will be blackballed. It's only a matter of
But
time.
blackball from who? She's independent. Let's talk about this. Who
They're
is
gonna
going to
still get her off the
blackball her?
air. They're gonna
Let's get
still
the
get her off
likes
the
up, you
air.
guys. Let's get the likes up. All right, we can do better with the likes. But press one if you think that Tasha K is going to get blackballed. Press four if you feel like she will not get blackballed. She's not in the field of the industry where they can blackball her because she's independent. Everything she does is on her own. Like the people that push her up is her fan base. She has a loyal cult following fan base.
Yeah, she has a. Even though Gigi, she has her own web. Has that people can still get out. People can still. They can still. These people
But
are the
tell me,
muscles.
well, let's talk about it. Tell me
I'm just
how
saying. There's.
anybody can
I'm just
blackball
saying.
Tasha K.
She.
Can you
She.
walk me
She.
through that?
But I'm just saying. Cardi B got a lot of powerful people behind her. Okay. Eventually, if she keeps attacking this girl, eventually they're gonna shut her down. They can,
How are
regardless
they
if
going to shut her down?
regardless
Now,
if you got your
I'm
own
not
private
for
website or
Tasha K
not,
doing this to
they
Cardi
can
B,
pull.
but I'm just talking about your claims. Like, I
I
want you to
just
back up
believe that.
some claims.
Yeah, the thing is, what I'm saying, Gigi, even though you might be independent, still people can do things behind the scene to bring you down. It's a whole
If
lot of
if
people been
if
brought
Cardi
down.
B had power to bring Tasha K down, besides the lawsuit, she would have been did it. It's been 10 damn
Listen,
years.
right, and it's only a matter of time. Some things takes time, Gigi. You don't have to move real fast. When the ball falls out from under you, she gonna know. I'm telling you, Tasha K is in financial. I don't care what nobody say. She's in financial difficulties. She said it on air herself that day. Cardi B, give me time, girl. I'm trying to eat too, and I see you get your. I heard her say this out of her own mouth.
So you feel like okay, y'all need to comment more. Hell. Do y'all in the chat feel like Tasha K is struggling when it comes to finances? Or do you feel like she's hiding that money somewhere and she just don't want to pay and she gotta pretend like she's struggling, but she really ain't? That's what I feel. I feel like she hiding that money somewhere and she's gonna put it on paper like she broke and she gonna tell y'all that. But I think she's eating lobsters and shrimps.
A broke person can eat lobster and shrimp. Okay, people that lives beyond their means eat lobster and shrimp, okay, and steak and filet mignons. Come on now, caviar too.
Well, I
So
love you, filet mignon.
yes, but I'm serious. Chat, come on in, chat, and state your comments so we can get to the bottom of this. What do you guys think? We would
Yeah,
like to
well,
hear your
Tanya
opinions
said
as well.
hiding money. I believe she hiding money over there in Africa. Well, it's already, they said that she was doing that in Africa. You know her husband is African. And you know she had to put her child over there in Africa.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I want to do. It says she just
Somebody said she just did a GoFundMe.
keep reading.
Somebody said I think she's not as broke as she's claiming.
I know that's right. Who said that?
Hold on. Let me see what her name is.
Rose,
Rosalind. Rosalind.
I agree, Rosalind. You know she's a slickster. She's a shyster. She know it's been 10 years. She could have been paid that girl $4 million. She make enough. Tasha K
It's
make big bank.
country girl for life. I just want to say this. You know, people saying Cardi B is a bad role model for for young black girls. Baby, before Cardi B came out, it was a lot of people before her that was bad
Lil
role models.
Kim,
So please don't.
Foxy Brown.
Right. So please don't just label one woman. If you're gonna label them all. It's a whole lot of Nicki Minaj is a bad influence. It's a whole
Yeah,
lot
Nicki
of the
Minaj
ones
is
that
a
go out here
whore.
and get
She's a
BBL.
whore. Nicki Minaj is a horrible bad influence. You know why? Because she marries pedophiles. And she
Right.
makes
And
little girls think that it's okay to get with pedophiles. She's also a horrible influence for black little girls because Nicki Minaj is black girl. She's a black girl. I don't understand. You know, country, you're the same person that would say Cardi B not black. So what the hell do young black girls looking up for Cardi B for if she ain't black? Make it make sense. You can't have your cake and eat it too, boo boo. And Cardi B already says she's not your role model. And I know you ain't talking about black girls when you got damn sexy red, got a lipstick called gonorrhea and syphilis, okay? And then it's the fake outrage for me because you guys are the same people that are saying, oh my God, you're bad for the community, but you uplift hip hop. Hip hop is doing phenomenal. It's the top music worldwide. Y'all stay bumping it when you go to clubs. Every time you go to the damn club, you supporting the rap shit. I mean, it's all the same. They all rap about death, drugs, prostitution, and scamming. Okay, ain't none of them different. They all the same. They all in bed together. And then if you support an R&B person, then the R&B person is doing music with the rapper. So at this
absolutely.
point, don't support none of the hip hop if that's the case. But you can't do that. You already going to a party. You already looking at music videos. You looking at the movies. The movies play the goddamn music. So I just feel like it's really fake outrage, and you really just can't stand Cardi B. And I respect you more if you just say I don't like that bitch. Now let's get the likes up, y'all. Come on, let's start it. Let's start this
I,
shit. Let's get the likes up.
Now,
Hey,
Gigi, you are absolutely right. I salute you. And then Rosalind says Carly B had Shamar on her show. Yes, she did have Shamar on her show. And I thought that was nice that she put Big Marco on there because Shamar has went through a lot. People say a lot of hateful things about him as well. But, you know, he has a story to tell. But God keeps blessing him. That's why I say you can't put your mouth on people and curse them with the same lips that you want God to bless you with.
mhm. Go ahead, read Olivia if you can. Let's get
Okay.
these likes up, y'all.
Okay. Olivia says Carly B just did for her what she just did for her people on tour, how she allowed the state she went to allow the famous rappers that were forgotten to come on tour with her to perform. Carly was fire. Yes, she was, Olivia. You're absolutely. That's why I said she's a people's person. She's a girl's girl. She loves everybody. She's not a hater. See, that's what people got so much to say about her, but she toned down her dress code. If you can see, she toned down her dress code. But she is a fashion icon. You got to give her that. Like she said, I don't have to use I don't have to wear this stuff, these name brands, the Birkin. She said, I can go to Walmart and make Walmart stuff look good. When she was talking to the news people during Stefon them uh, um, uh, Super Bowl. And I mean, that says a lot. You know, that says a lot about her. She's letting you know, okay, if I didn't have this tomorrow, I'll make whatever, Walmart, Target, I'll still make that stuff look good. It's all in how you want to dress it or how you put it together. So at the end of the day, I just think that, even though Tasha K has money, and I agree with the chat when they said they believe that she's not broke. I don't believe she's broke, but I just believe that Tasha K eventually, like you said, her husband is from Africa, so she probably's got something set up over there, possibly do. But allegedly, she's doing everything to, downgrading my thing. She's downgraded. I don't know. Maybe she's doing it pretending, like you said, to downgrade from, selling her
Only
house
thing
to
I
apartment.
can say about this is she possibly could have been bigger than what she is now. She could have been having more success and more doors open if she did not go this route with Cardi B. But it seems like she feel like her going this route with Cardi B have made her the person she is today. It has helped her success going back and forth with Cardi B. But I would argue that she didn't need it. I think that she's very intelligent. I think that she is very sensitive when it comes to others when she wants to. I think that she is a very talented individual. You know, she's very passionate. She's a hard worker. She didn't have to go this route, but I believe her emotions got her in this situation.
And country, I just want to say something else. Do you understand what a race, do you understand interracial? Okay, because that's what she is, African American and Latino. What you think of Dominicans are and Trinidad's? Come on, her mom, come on, and her dad. Come on. So you saying she's not black? She identified herself as black because she's Trinidadian, part that, and Dominican. So she calls herself Afro Latino. So at the end of the day, you arguing about something that shouldn't even be arguing about.
Hmm.
She can wear what
Well,
she want to wear. She doesn't have anything to do with black children. She's not a role model. She keeps saying that. If you want to attack somebody, attack the rest of them. Don't come
time
and
out.
attack her.
But country, you just being fake and phony. Do you even have kids, country? Is your kids looking up to Cardi B? Is you mad that your kids would rather look up to Cardi B than look up to your ass? Is that what this is about? Your black kids will rather look up to Cardi B than to look up to you. And that says a lot about yourself. That says that your kids do not they don't see you as an influence. You ain't doing shit to be influenced. You ain't doing shit to inspire them. That's on you. That's on you. Why is it your kids is looking up to another woman versus looking up to you? That's your problem. And what, you jealous? Are you jealous that your black kids is looking up to Cardi B and they're not looking at you? Is that what it is? Is that jealousy? Ooh, I smell jealousy in the room. I smell some jealousy. Just do better. Do better as a leader. Do better as an influencer. And maybe your black kids will have some type of respect for you, where they will admire what you do. You got to do better, sweetheart. Okay. Now let's get these likes up, y'all. All right. So I also, let me see if I can play it. Where is that video at? All right, here it is. This is a little clip that everybody's talking about.
Go in and nod, okay? You don't say shit. You just nod, yes or no. Don't say nothing. Chad came out of court today for 3 hours and got his ass towed out the front, and I'm just looking at him. He's like, man. I said, what happened, Chase? You got fined. I said, who got fined? You did. I was like, God. Then he said, we did. I said, wait a minute, we. Hold up.
Wait, why is she laughing? Is this a joke? Is this a joke right now?
To her, it's a joke.
But
It's all
like
a
I
joke.
said, she has money. No
Yeah.
way she's broke and joking about this. This is what you call somebody that's got money. And I'm proud of Tasha K. I'm proud of Cardi B. They are both come people that, come from little and they have made a big name for themselves and they making big money. So kudos for them. But she has to have money to be able to laugh at this shit unless she just good at faking shit and she likes to fake it. And even if she is faking it, I mean, the public is still looking at her as awkward because it comes off unrelatable because anybody else, the main public, we struggling. We don't got money. So this
Right.
is never a joke to us, but this is what rich people do. Rich people laugh at lawsuits like this because they're rich.
And they
We
feel like they got money to burn.
Yeah, and they don't care because they got a lot of money in the bank. They can
Absolutely.
afford lawsuits. We, the common people, we cannot afford this type of lawsuit. It will always be serious to us.
Olivia and Rosalind, we totally agree with you guys. We agree with you guys. I agree with you, Rosalind. Yes, people need to know their history. You got that right. They do need to know their history.
All right, I'm gonna continue to play. Y'all, we need to get the likes up. Y'all can do better with the likes. We don't got many likes. Come on, y'all in here watching, get the likes up.
fees. I said, what? Apparently, it was a shit show today in court. Nobody was prepared. It is what it is. Okay, as a chat, listen, I'm used to losing. Okay, I'm used to losing, but I always overcome. Okay, what's the solution, brother? Hey, brother, stay with me. Chad was done. Chad was down for the count. Chad went in there trying to fight that motion. I said, Chad, bro, like, listen to me. He was like, this is going to be a PR nightmare. I said, what are you talking about?
Tasha K is rich, rich, rich. In order for her to continue to go, to get these lawsuits, to play these lawyers, either she doing some crooked shit or she's rich, rich, rich. Well, she can afford to. She's rich. She got money, baby.
I said, Chad,
You know what?
and it's a PR.
Huh?
You know what, Gigi? I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, because a lot of people over, what people don't know, a lot of people over in Africa does a lot of crooked stuff. Okay, they
Oh.
do. So her husband being African, they could be doing some, because at the end of the day, there's no way I'm gonna keep letting nobody keep suing me for that type of large type of money. They still in your pocket whether you give it to them now or later.
Whew. And then to have this to be a part of your legacy, I mean, I think she is a person that want fame. She's a person that cares about celebrity. She cares about her brand. I mean, it is the Tasha K brand. I mean, her legacy is going to be this.
You
So let's
think?
go.
Nightmare. Are you serious? But for my firm, it's gonna be a PR. I said, Chad, breathe. Breathe, Chad. We've survived. Like, what I got on? So I got something on? Okay. We have survived the hard.
It looked like Chad was saying it's going to be a nightmare for his PR team.
Right.
And she's like, just chill out, dude.
Right.
Damn. Damn.
This part, okay? This is just merely a bump in the road. We'll do. What did Judge say? Judge said you can't talk about people. You can't talk about them. You can't do that. Take it down, okay? And even my
Child, she ain't gonna listen to nothing. She taking his ass as a joke. She
Right.
gonna do what she want to do. Tasha K always gonna do what she want to do.
content was on it. My logo was on it. Take it down. I said, okay, Chad, I'll take it down. I'll take it down. No problem. How much we owe? I don't know. We owe on Monday, but
Damn. So, and she just telling her business. Now, woo, I don't know. I mean, I would assume that she telling the truth because this. I mean, for that man, that lawyer man to really be dramatic like this, and he's like ashamed to be representing her, and telling her hurry up, take him down, and she's like imitating him, like imitating how he's acting so dramatic, especially as a man, and he's acting all this dramatic. He really cared about this, but like Tasha, like, dude, if you just don't chill out, that's very telling right there.
But that's why I told you when I was on her show, listening to her that one day, she got to crying and talking about, Carly, please give me time to pay. I'm gonna pay you, girl. And I know I said that, you really wasn't doing this and that, but you're getting your bag. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, maybe she's putting on for
Well,
the
she's an
camera.
actress. She is an actress. She's a really good actress.
Right. Yes, she is. But I'm just saying, I think it's a lot going on behind the scene. And I think that lawyer know that. And that's why he's like, dang, am I going to get some money myself? Could keep representing you?
What do you mean a lot going on behind the scenes?
What I'm saying is what she keep getting these lawsuits, but he probably looking at, am I going to be able to get any money out of this situation? Because she keep hollering she broke. Cardi, I'm going through something. Our girl gotta eat. You go back and look at that video where she was saying all
But the
that
thing
and
is, I
crying.
want to know, and like I said, you guys that's listening, I like my audience to engage with me. I don't like y'all just be sitting here just looking. I want
Well,
y'all to
Stevie Ray said. Stevie Ray
Well,
37
hold on.
said, "Yep, I saw the live."
Let me finish talking, Tamala.
I'm
I want
sorry.
to know. It's all good. We interrupt each other. That's all right. That's just how shit goes. But I want to know is this. If you guys were the lawyer, how would you guys feel that she came on the video like imitating you? Like, I would feel like this is so unprofessional. Why are you even bringing me involved? Do not talk about me on your show. Keep me out of this. Don't imitate me because I'm feeling emotional about this. And you're getting on your show and you're imitating me and you think this shit is funny. This is my career. This is my logo. This is my branding, man. You know, as a lawyer, dude, I would be like, I cannot believe. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it one bit. What about you,
No,
Tamala?
I wouldn't like it either, Gigi. I totally agree with you. I wouldn't like it because that's just so unreal how she would be sitting there acting like that. And that lawyer knows something. I don't know what he know, but for him to get to like that to that point, like I think he knows something behind the scene that she ain't saying, but she laughing it all off. Like, oh, it's still all good. Rosalind says she's going to turn a civil lawsuit into a criminal contempt of court. Yes, she is. Absolutely.
Now,
I
how do
totally
y'all
agree.
do that? What is that about? I don't know nothing about that.
Because if she keeps violating the orders that they told her, she can get a contempt of court and they can sentence her.
Well, it's been 10 years and y'all ain't did that shit yet.
I, well, yeah, I mean,
It's been 10 years and y'all
but
haven't
she
did
hasn't.
that yet.
But after she got that first lawsuit, she hadn't been talking about Cardi, so that the Cardi had no reason to attack her. Only thing she said about Cardi a few months back was, "I'm gonna pay you, girl, and I'm proud you got your bag, you getting your money." That's what she was saying.
I
That's what
know,
she
but
was saying. She was
Chief talked about other people.
yes. And then Stevie Ray said she said she was a better person because of Cardi B, and she's changing her life on the
That was a
live.
lie.
Yes, she did say that. I
Yeah,
remember
she
that
said it,
too,
but
Stevie
do
Ray.
y'all really believe it? Do you believe that, Tamala?
Well, I don't know because she was crying. She was crying alligator tears. So if she's the actor, she was really putting on that day, had the whole crowd because I was
Yeah,
reading the
Tasha
comments
got a
and people.
Tubi movie. She got Tubi movies.
Yes, but this was on her show, Tasha K show. She was
Yeah, I
crying
seen it.
alligator tears,
It was on YouTube
talking
too.
about Carly, please don't keep on thinking I'm not gonna pay you. Please, girl, forgive me. More or less begging, 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 begging for forgiveness. You know, oh, I see she getting her bag and all that. Oh yeah, begging like she really wanted to say, Cardi B, can we just drop this? And I pay you this amount and we be cool. But see, Carly ain't going for it because you slandered her name so many times.
Hmm. Oh, she really hate that girl. All right, let's continue to play.
But just the
But why would
order,
she hate her?
I was like, oh my, I feel sorry for him. He's such a good guy. He really is. He really
Mm.
is. So chat, listen to me.
She feels sorry for him, but she talking shit about him on her big platform with all these millions of people.
Right.
He's been in my life for 9 years. 9 years. Okay. At this point, it's like it's a part
But why would she stop as well? I mean, she could stop and it would be better for her. I would think it'd be less stressful, but it seems like she likes the attention and she likes the challenge. And she's still making buku money. She's still getting very successful. And she's still overcoming, like she said, like she cannot be stopped. She cannot be canceled. Nobody can hold her down. And I think that makes her feel like a semi god, like she's mightier. So I don't think she will ever stop.
of the business. Businesses have issues that we have to sort out. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. That is just the nature of the business. In the nature of the business that I'm in, I do get a lot of bad, and I also get an exceptional amount of good. Okay. So yes, if you hear, we lost. We lost. We lost the war. We lost the war. But you know what I have? My dignity. See you today in court, man. I love
All right. So what do you guys think about this?
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
is talking about this, all the blogs pretty much
I
is
just want to
picking this
read
up.
something I just want to read some of the chat people's conversation. Stevie Ray 37 says, I think it's the opposite. She's obsessed with Carly B. I totally agree with you, Stevie Ray, there. And then Stephanie Turner 5991. She said, keep your foot right on her neck. She lied to her lawyer and he got sanctioned for it. A clown.
Oh, okay. Can you talk
Yeah.
to us about that? What does that mean? He got sanctioned. Tasha K lawyer got sanctioned. What does that mean? Did
Steph-
Tasha K lawyer not know this was going to happen? I mean,
Stephanie
is he
Turner,
really good?
Stephanie Turner, if you can hit the stream yard and come up and tell us what happened, we would greatly appreciate it, please.
Hmm.
And Rosalind says, Stevie, I believe that too. Rosalind, she agreed with Stevie Ray that Carly B's, she's obsessed with Carly B. But yeah, so if her lawyer got sanctioned, then he got penalized for something for her lies. So that wouldn't be funny. Why would you be laughing? Because this man got penalized for something you did.
Mm.
See, that's why I said that's why I said it's more behind the scene, and she laughing everything off like it's cool, and it's not cool.
Mm. People are
And
saying
you,
she's fighting her actual facial expression. People feel like she's faking it. All that laughing behind it is really cries. You know how some people say, "I have to laugh from keep from
laugh to keep
crying."
them crying. Yes, absolutely. That's the saying. That's the saying, Gigi.
Someone says, meanwhile, she lost her dignity first. That's why she lost the court case. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what does this mean? Does this mean that she's gonna what? How does this work? I mean, I understand that you guys are saying that Tasha K sold one of her houses. Remember, she got many houses, I'm sure. And though that was probably one of her first houses, and they said that she bought the house, I believe, for X amount of dollars, but she made a big profit. Like she made like a 400 or 500 $100,000 profit. So she did sell it, but she did make a profit. So all in all, was it a big loss? Not really. She probably didn't want to sell it because I believe she was renting it out and making money on top of that. So she was smart about it. I will give her that. But unfortunately, is it sold yet or is still not sold?
It's sold and she's in an apartment. That's
No,
what
no, no,
one.
no. But is her? Did someone sell her house? I mean, did
Oh,
somebody buy it? Did somebody buy
I
it from
don't
her?
know if somebody bought it yet. I don't know. The
And the
young lady
apartment
didn't
that
say.
she's in, I'm sure it's child. I don't believe that. I think Tasha K got a whole house that y'all don't even know about, and that apartment she talking about is probably an apartment for her damn studio.
Well, I think you want to check out the comment from Stevie Ray 37 and Olivia.
Go ahead.
No, her house is not sold. That's what Miss Olivia said. No, her house is not sold yet. No, it's not sold at all. Okay. And Stevie Ray said, eventually it's going to catch up to her and she's going to realize that all this might had got her more viewers and fame, but it's not going to always go this route. She is poking the bear. Just wait. I think she's poking the bear too. I think she's getting in more trouble than she realized. And sometimes our mouths can sink ships.
Mm-hmm.
It can do more. Sometimes your mouth can do more harm than good. And she's not realizing this. She's not realizing it. And that's the thing. She says she's learning from Cardi B. Then if you learn it from Cardi B has learned a lot about herself in the meantime, because that's why she said, I am drama. She let it be known, I am drama. I can be drama. I can be the problem. So she's letting people know I can be the problem, but I'm trying not to be the problem. See, that's why I said Tasha K is playing games that is going to later on come back, like Stevie Ray said, and bite her in the butt. I believe that. And Olivia said, I agree with Stevie Ray. Facts. Absolutely.
All right, you guys. So do you guys enjoy the platform? If you guys enjoy me and Tamala as a team working together, bringing you these topics, press 2 so we know to continue on. Tamala, I just want to say thank you so much, sister, for always
You're
being here.
welcome. You're
All right,
welcome.
so we will
And thank you,
resume.
beautiful ladies and wonderful gentlemen, for tuning in with us. We
Yes.
greatly appreciate it.
Yes. We will resume later on tonight. All right. So I'll see you back, Tamala. And we have what we're going to talk about later on today is Stefon Diggs' court case. Now, it's been some talks, Tamala, that I believe it's this whore that's on social media. I forgot her name. I believe her name's something Dial. But pretty much she's taken up for Stefon Diggs' private shelf, and she's like, it's more to what it says, and why would the state pick it up if they knew they were going to lose? A state don't pick up cases, they lose. So she's trying to conspire like something fishy was going on. That's why Stefon won. And so I think we need to talk about that. And in some other situations, people are also talking about Cardi B, how she feels about this case with Stefon Diggs. So I think we need to center it, with Stefon Diggs, Cardi B, and this trial and everything else that's going on with Cardi B.
Gigi, I was telling you yesterday when we were covering it. My thing is the young lady, and this is what I think Stefon Diggs needs to do, is take action against the state. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It wasn't about the strangulation. It wasn't about the choking at all. It wasn't about that. Because she knew she didn't have a case against him. But when she said she was going to bring him down, that's the main focus. So that's her main focus. Watch what I tell you. That's why they was asking, oh, how much were you getting paid? How much is this? And the braider who braids his hair, let me tell you something. If anybody know anything about Trinidad and Tobago, those people are loyal. And disloyalty, they are not gonna accept, tolerate. And let me tell you, you think it she slept with him? Somebody from Trinidad didn't call her and get in her crap? They're not gonna tolerate that. That's on her reputation. So I don't believe that. I think that girl Miller was so obsessed with this man to the point she thought everybody was sexing him. And it probably wasn't nobody but a couple of people in his staff game. But guess what? She wants to bring him down so bad because if she can't have it, nobody will have him. So she'd rather see that brother in jail. And so that's why they were basically, oh, how was you getting paid? How was I getting paid? It's not the question. I was getting paid and I was doing work. Do you see what I'm saying? So that should have never been something. That should have never been something to be addressed. Stefon Diggs had to go after them, because they coming for him. And I'm telling you, that's why I said he better take it as a warning. It's always a warning before destruction. Because let me tell you something. You paying them in cash, that money it wasn't taxable. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's looking at that. That's what I'm telling you. That's what they are doing. Trying to bid and see what really going on. And then now you got this one coming out saying on Miller's side, but wasn't nobody saying nothing at first on Miller's side. All of a sudden now they're coming out saying stuff. Baby, let me tell you something. He better watch himself and he better tread lightly because we haven't heard the end from this lady, Miller. I'm telling you what I know. I feel it in my heart. We haven't had to learn. Andy.
Well, we got to resume later tonight. So I'll see you guys later on tonight. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great one.
All right.